it's Alita. We are live at the Funky Monkey. This is Tuesday for Knowledge is Power, where we are. I'm sorry I'm late. I was selling roller skates. Y'all know how I get when I am talking about roller skates. I was actually changing some toe stops and working on tightening some trucks. So now that we have that life figured out, sorry again, I am late. Amber Massacott, we know you. You are, she's a regular. You are this week's winner of a $25 gift certificate. We've tagged you up top. You have 2 weeks to come and claim your prize. You get that by dropping a green heart below or an emoji or something to let us know that you're there. Say hi, all the things. It's the way that we don't pay Facebook, we pay you instead. So today we're going to talk about tinctures. Tinctures, in my opinion, when I mean a tincture, I'm talking about an oil. This is an oil. You see how it's got a little glass dropper in there. They're typically in a dark bottle. This is a tincture. A tincture is just a fancy word for oil that you put under your tongue and you uptake it sublingually. Some of the reasons you do that are, I'm going to say a couple things about it before we get into the full product line. When you're talking about cannabis products, one of the things that a cannabis product likes, whether it be hemp or marijuana, either way, they like to be in all together in itself. So we call that the entourage effect. So when every part of the cannabinoid, all of the cannabis products are together, it kind of acts, a little more friendly to the body. It fills up that endocannabinoid system. The only products that we carry, other than flower, we do carry flower, hemp flower. Other than hemp flower, the only products we carry that would qualify for that whole spectrum, meaning that you get the whole plant, would be this tincture, and we have one gummy. I think that tinctures, every time that you come in, if you're talking to me, I'm going to go back and I'm going to tell you, this is the multivitamin of your collection. If you're wanting to use cannabis products, I recommend people start here. It doesn't work as good as a gummy. Okay. It's not as strong as a gummy. It's not going to make you feel buzzed like a gummy. That doesn't mean it's not working like a gummy. You want to get it in your system. You want to let it stay in there, and you want to use that as the base. Now, a lot of times I tell people, just because you're taking the multivitamin doesn't mean you don't need other cannabis products. If I'm being honest, I probably use 5 or 6 different cannabis products in a day. Just like anything else, you kind of become immune to the product minus this is going to always be your multivitamin. But if you kind of like that buzzy feeling, whether it's the nighttime feel or the daytime kind of sativa buzz, you're going to have to rotate products. Even in the gummies, even in the vapables, all of those things, you're going to have to rotate them. But when you're talking about these particular tinctures, they go in order. So I have 4 different ones I'm going to show you right off of the bat. I'm going to try to put them in order for you. So this is the first product in the lineup of there. They come in different milligrams. They come in 16. We don't recommend 16 for anybody. The beginning dose is a minimum of 25 milligrams is the beginning of clinical states. Some people take all the way up to 100. So it starts at 16. We reserve that for kids. Goes to 33, then it goes to 50, then it goes to 100. They're not priced. $100 bottle doesn't cost you 4 times the amount of the 16 bottles. So sometimes people get the higher dose and just take less. That's okay too. So in this lineup, I have this THC free. I want to say this. We carry the THC free because there's people that come in and they're just adamant that they don't want THC. I don't want THC. It scares me. I don't want to have any things. This is not the type of THC that causes you to feel buzzed. That's what you'd say, right? This is not the type of THC that makes you feel buzzed. It's also not going to prevent you from failing a drug test. So if you take this and you're like, oh, I get drug tested, I work at the place, you're still going to fail, y'all. This is a cannabinoid test. It tests for cannabinoids. It does not test for THC only. So there are some people that use this product. I'm never going to recommend this product. I don't know why you would use a THC product, but we do offer it. These 2 are probably our #1 sellers. Christian said earlier, a good thing about tinctures is that the molecule in the tincture is actually bigger than any other way that you find it in any other product. What does that mean to you? Well, that means that it stays in your system longer. A lot of times I tell people, you really still have to take it kind of twice a day to get its maximum extent, but it definitely doesn't leave the system 100% within 24 hours. The difference between the 2, full plant and full spectrum and whole plant, This is the flowering part of the plant only. So literally just the buds. And if you took the buds, you would take it off, you'd grind it up, you'd put it into this, and it would give you the full spectrum. It has about 150 cannabinoids in it. Let me make sure I say what Christian made on the notes right. A lot of times people come in and see us for the full spectrum. These are things. I'm not a doctor. I can't make medical claims. I'm just going to read you what we read on the internet. Again, not a doctor. You have to do your own research. You have to talk to your own doctors. These are things that they say it may help. May help. That's a CYA if you weren't understanding what I was saying there. Muscle spasms, anti-seizures. It's an antioxidant. It's an anti-inflammatory. It's an anti-anxiety product. It has it's got actually antifungal properties. A lot of times you can use it to boost energy. I feel like it has a little bit of a stimulant in there, but it can be used in combinations with other products. This is a really, really great beginner starting point. If you come see me, I'm going to start you on a 33 milligram full spectrum tincture every single time. Every time I'm going to start you there. Now, once you've taken 30 days of that, there's nothing to say that I'm not going to move you to a whole plant if you're coming to see me for pain. It's got a little, this is root, stem, seeds, plant, buds, everything that came in the plant. Makes it about 180 cannabinoids in there versus 150. A little bit stronger effect. Definitely has a little bit more pain management quality to it. Also, I feel like it lasts a little bit longer. It does make me a little bit sleepier on there. Definitely still works on anxiety. I think I sometimes have people say that it causes them to be a little more anxious. They liked the full spectrum. But I've had people say it both ways. You can use it any type of day. And I do feel like that this one has a little bit more of that, Christian used a good word on the card, intoxicating effect. A little bit more of that buzzy feeling, especially if you draw it up and you take a full dropper and it's your first time out of the gate, you're going to see that. A lot of times we take these products and we put them in combination with something. This is a good example of something we put it in combination with. This is pure CBD, exactly what it says that it is. Meaning the only thing that's in this bottle extracted from the hemp plant is CBD. You would pair these two together. You would take your daily dose of this. You take your daily dose of this. CBD specifically studied treating anxiety. Definitely for relaxation. Definitely a little bit of calm. This doesn't quite make me feel as calm as I'd like to. Great. Don't discontinue this. Again, this is your multivitamin. You need to have this in your lineup. Ready? Especially if you're if you're coming in here and you're solely looking for recreational use products, okay, maybe you don't need an oil. But if you're even tinkering on the side of using it for medicinal purposes, you're definitely talking about an oil. When you put these two together, you get a really strong combination. A lot of times people do this. They like the gummies. So they take the gummy and they put it in combination with the full spectrum. Exactly the same thing. This has got CBD isolate in it. This is the CBD isolate, just a little bit cleaner, a little bit stronger. It also comes in a couple different varieties that we have from John CBD. This particular oil is actually manufactured, grown in Texas, actually in Manville, extracted here in Friendswood, bottled here in Friendswood, locally owned and operated product in Omni Oil. These are the other Omni Oil products that we carry that are in that lineup. You're going to see a Delta 8. So again, you would take this product, marry it together with this Delta 8. The Delta 8 specifically known for pain and intense relaxation. Marry these two together and you have like a super product. We actually have it bottled like that. This is Delta 8 Plus. It's a marriage of this bottle and that bottle, already pre-bottled in there, not double the cost. Definitely effective on pain management. I prefer this particular product at nighttime, not during the daytime. It makes me, you do need to know, the first time that Chris Martin took this and Clay Caldwell took this, they both decided they should not drive cars. Okay? They might have taken a full dose, definitely can have a buzz effect. That Delta 8 in there, Delta 8 is a THC product, y'all. It's not Delta 9, it's not the banned banned product, but it is still a THC product. Delta 8 combination in there is a way to bring that up. We also have it combined for rise, meaning we have the full spectrum married with caffeine, and we also have the full spectrum married with melatonin combined together on those. So this is kind of this again, you're seeing that base oil just mixed with another additive in there. All of these products are available online. There is no restrictions in shipping these. If you have a question about dosing, please feel free to send us a private message. We'll be glad to answer your questions about that. Remember that our number one marketing platform is word of mouth. So send us your people. Y'all are doing that already. We actually have lots and lots of referrals that are coming out of y'all. We ship out of state. I do phone consults with people that are interested in getting CBD from people that are knowledgeable. That's what we're selling at the Monkey, is that you can get CBD products anywhere. Number one, we're selling highly vetted products, making sure that they have the right lab sheets to make them legal, so that if there's ever any questions about that, as well as quality products in the right price range. But we're actually selling knowledge. We pride ourselves on making sure our staff are knowledgeable in the products that you're putting you in. I think that is all that I have today. We have several things going on this week. You'll see us on new product Thursday, and then we'll have our first podcast that goes out with Mandy Benedict's, the owner of Rooted Together, will also be released on Friday. So those are exciting things that are coming up. We look forward to seeing you this week. I know that it's cold. I know that it's kind of rainy. Don't keep that from coming to see us. We look forward to talking to you, and have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye.